What's up, guys? Matthew, your favorite black guy, and today I'm bringing another video. Today I'm bringing a Wi-Fi battle. Today it's against Chris. I know I said today so many times in that intro, but I'm bringing my I actually did this twice already. The first time I accidentally dropped the phone accidentally dropped. The second time I just stuttered a lot, so I might as well make it a third time. The third is always the best. I forgot how it's said again. Forgot. But yeah, I'm bringing an Embor because I really wanted to try out Meloetta, and Meloetta and Embor really work together really well because they resist each other's weaknesses. Crocodile, which, as you can see from the team preview, won't be doing that much work. He has 5 special attackers and 1 physical attacker, so pretty much my Intimidate is of no use. I'm bringing Kiram, also nicknamed after Nick the subscriber. I won't be nicknaming more Pokemon after you guys. Also, I just wanted to say, Crocodile was given to me by a subscriber also named Mega Swifter, so thank you for that. And my Meloetta's name is pretty funny. You guys will see it when it comes out. And Electivire, because it does work wherever it goes. It's expert belt, so it's going to be doing really nice damage to a lot of things because it has Earthquake, which has a lot of coverage against things. Ice Punch, which has a lot of coverage. Wild Charge, which has pretty good coverage, and a Fire Punch because Fire Punch is Fire Punch. So yeah, and I'm also bringing a Jellicent because Jellicent and Crocodile Core is really, really amazing. They both correspond with each other really nicely. So also, you guys have been saying my commentary is a lot better. I see what you mean. My quality when I rewatch my videos, yes, I watch my videos again. But yeah, my commentary is a lot better than before. Chris is bringing a Ninetales, a Vileplume, a Mismagius, which is my favorite ghost type. If you didn't know that, you probably didn't know that because you guys never asked, or you probably just don't really care. Pachirisu, which people say is a Pikachu knockoff, but no, it isn't because it has its own potential. It doesn't have really good stats, but if they gave it a Mega for out of Game Freak's brains, they just think of a Mega is gonna be better than Pikachu. Vaporeon, the Stally evolution, is one of the Stally ones. Also, its best friend is also Umbreon. They both stall out. And a Chinchino, so you can probably see that Crocodile won't be doing anything this match once the Chinchino's out of the way. So let me get this match started for you guys. If I didn't tell you already, my Embor is Choice Scarf, which nobody expects. Nobody will expect the Choice Scarf Embor, but I pretty much put Choice Scarf on everything, so yeah. I lead off with my Embor because that was the best lead for me. It's Choice Scarf. I can get a lot of damage off on anything. I go for the superpower here because he left the Chinchino out. He probably never thought in his world that this would be Choice Scarf, but it is. I go for the superpower, and it's more than enough to take out this little rat thing. Bow down to this pig with flames. He goes out. I go out into my I switch out and I go out into my Crocodile because it was of no use to me this match. I had the useless Intimidate, which would not affect anything else on his team. He goes for a Dazzling Gleam, and obviously it's a 2-hit KO. I am max HP, so yeah, it would make it a 2-hit KO. Rather, I think it would have been a 1-hit KO. Yeah, I think it still would have been a 2-hit KO if I wasn't invested. But I go for the Protect just to see if he was going for anything else. I don't know why. I just thought I could live another one. But I saw that I landed in 78 HP. I forgot that I landed in less. I know it did over half, but I thought if I got over half again, I would live. But that's not how Pokemon works. But yeah, I just wasted my Crocodile, but it could have been good death fodder. But not really. It didn't have any point. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp here, and I was like, dang. I thought I outsped I go for the wild charge, and it does exactly half to me. And he was actually Rocky helmet. That's I've never seen Rocky helmet on a Mismagius. I would never expect a Rocky helmet Mismagius ever in my life. Electivire is able to live the special attack because it has way better special defense than defense regularly. So Electivire kills something at least, and the Mismagius dies. Even though it still got burned, it was able to get a kill. He goes on into his Ninetales here, and I go on to Nick the Kyurem because I have the Earth Power and its Life Orb. I'm not sure whether this thing was especially defensive because it's either especially defensive or special attack. But you can see here that it was especially defensive because he goes for a Fire Spin. That's actually a really good strategy, Fire Spin. Well, unless the matchup is in your favor, but yeah. Because you keep the opponent inside. So, I go for the Earth Power and it does well over half. It brings it down to red health, but it's able to live because it has natural special bulk. He goes on into his Vileplume here. I went for Dragon Pulse because it was stab and it's my best play because I can kill off the Ninetales that turn. It does over half again to this thing. And this Vileplume set was pretty crazy. I didn't expect it. He goes for a Sleep Powder. I thought I outsped, but pretty much you'll see why I did outspeed. He gets the Sleep Powder off. And now Nick is asleep, so Nick is sleeping on the job. Thank you, Nick. You're really amazing for sleeping on the job. I want to see your comment on that. But yeah, I go on to my Jellicent here because I knew he wouldn't go for a Giga Drain or any grass type move. So yeah, I had a safe switch in. He actually goes for the Moonlight here. He goes for a Sludge Bomb. I was like, why are you gonna go for the Sludge Bomb? But I don't know. I go for the Shadow Ball here. It doesn't do that much. And Sunlight Phase. So you saw how it sped that turn. Even though this is a wall Jellicent, it has nice speed. It has 80 speed, even uninvested, and with no IVs in it. So yeah, I go for another Shadow Ball, and I finally outsped. He goes for a Giga Drain. I think he misclicked the Sludge Bomb. Guys, I know you guys asked me for some of my pokes. I will clone them for you. I can clone them for you, but I might not have time all the time. So if I say not today or not right now, just probably wait because I might be doing something. Usually in the mornings, that's when I get the time, but I might be exercising then. So yeah, I'll see whenever I can. He goes for Giga Drain. I go for his Shadow Ball. He gets all his health back from that, but I was able to get a burn off because that's the only way I can start whittling this thing down. I go for the recovery here because I want to keep my Jellicent around, and I know I can live another Giga Drain. I think even if it's a crit, yeah, maybe even if it was a crit, I might have lived with barely any health. He gets all his health back again from the Giga Drain, but the burn is bringing him back down to the point. So I was tired of this back and forth recover Giga Drain. We were going nowhere. We were just wasting each other's PP. I don't like to PV stall. So he goes for another Giga Drain, and he actually scores the crit. Pretty unfortunate, but it happens. It's a game. You can't blame the game. Well, actually you can. But yeah. So he withdraws his Vileplume. I actually predicted a Vaporeon to come in, but instead he brings out his Pachirisu. I wonder why. But he actually made the right prediction. I went for the Wild Charge. And yeah, he had Volt Absorb, so it didn't even do anything. So I go on to my Ariana to see what he was actually going to do because I am Assault Vest. Yeah, that's the name of the Meloetta. Ariana, if you don't get the reference, please, you need help. I'm just kidding. But he goes for a Sweet Kiss, and I was like, what? And I realized this was the wall breaker set that BT made, also known as Blame Truth. If you don't know who that is, I'm sorry. You need to go search him up. He plays Pokemon Showdown, and he plays Hearthstone. So he goes for another Sweet Kiss. The confusion. It has a chance to miss, so I was hoping at that time it could miss, but no, it doesn't miss. I'm pretty sure it has a chance to miss. And I get hit in confusion. Jellicent, why you do this to me? That's the only wall left on my team, and it's actually my best wall for my team for this to counteract this team. But I left it in on this discharge because nothing else wanted to get paralyzed, maybe. And I actually get Curse Body. That's why Jellicent is a really good wall, just because of the fact that it learns Curse Body and Water Absorb. So if you want to like make another core, if you want a core with like some ground type, you can switch it in on the predicted water type move and get Water Absorb if you want. So he brings out his Ninetales, and I was actually going for a Shadow Ball because I was trying to see if I can break free, but I went for Shadow Ball that turn, but I hit myself. I switched out into my Emboar because I know I knew he was actually going to switch out into his Ninetales, and in the sun, this Flare Blitz will do a lot of damage. I will be able to kill from the range it's at, even though it is resistant. The HP bar was going down so low, but yeah, I knew I was able to kill that turn. I was going to be able to kill because of the sun. And it is Emboar in the end. Emboar is pretty powerful. So he goes on into his Vaporeon, and he made a double switch. He was probably predicting me to go for a Wild Charge, but no. If he didn't realize I was Choice Scarf, I'm not sure what he was expecting. That's why I switched out on Miss Magius second turn after I killed the Tinchino. It was actually Focus Sash. Oh, and probably he also did this maybe just to stall out turns of Sun, because he realized the Sun can go against him. Actually, when I knew I got that Ninetales out of the way, I knew Emboar can really go on a rampage, but he still had Vaporeon, so pretty much this thing stopped what could have been a sweep. That's also the bad thing with being Choice Scarf. It makes you have to switch out most of the times if you're in on the wrong matchup. So yeah. He's able to go for a Scald and kill me off. I was really hoping I could live the Scald because it was in the sun. But no. And even if I did live, I wouldn't have a sun-boosted Flare Blitz anymore. So, yeah. It was a good thing that it went down that turn. Nick comes back in, sleeping still. And he exerts his pressure. And he finally wakes up after sleeping on the job. And I go for the Roost here. Yeah. So I get all my health back. Don't ask me how it goes for Roost. I'm not sure. I was pretty much praying at this point to go that he didn't get a burn. And he doesn't. So I was glad. Again, don't tell me how this thing gets Roost if it doesn't have wings. Or anything. So he goes for a Protect here just to scout out and to get more leftovers. HP back. Which was really smart play because 2 of these Dragon Pulses would have killed. So I go for another Dragon Pulse here. And it does over half, well over half, and that's in range even after leftovers I could kill it. He goes for a Toxic here, so he pretty much revealed his set. Toxic, Protect, Wish, and Scald. It's a set that can be countered so easily with Venusaur can easily counter this set. But yeah, so I go for the Roost on the predicted Protect, and I go like I said, I went for the Roost, and I'm at full HP just because it's good to have this thing at full HP. It is pretty bulky. Here he can't go for Protect again. And Nick goes for Dragon Pulse, and guess what? It doesn't kill. It lives at 1 HP. I was so mad. Really, Nick? Really? You couldn't kill this Vaporeon. Oh my gosh. You couldn't kill this Vaporeon Really, Nick? Really? You disappointed me. And it's Life Orb too. You could have killed it. Maybe if it was Choice Specs. Wait, I think yeah, Life Orb and Choice Specs do the same thing. They boosted by 1.5. So he goes for a Protect here. I already knew he was going for Protect. And Ariana comes back out. And finally I can't get that confused. I didn't want to hurt myself in confusion. Risk myself getting hurt in confusion. I have Charge Beam on this set because it is Assault Vest. And I'm able to get the special attack raise. It is Serene Grace, so it's 100. I think it's 100%. I get 100% chance to raise my special attack no matter what. I'm pretty sure because I think Serene Grace boosted by 30% and not 30% and Charge Beam has a 70% chance of raising your special attack. So yeah, he goes for Protect again. And he's back at pretty much full health after leftovers. Not full health, but pretty much he's close to full health. I go for the Psychic here because it is stab, and I wanted to see how much it will do. And it does another again, well over half. And he goes for the Toxic, so I was pretty mad at this point because it was already getting stally. As you can see, after my Embor died, that's pretty much when the stall kicked in. Maybe if I saved it and brought it back in for a wild charge, that would have been better, but yeah. He goes for Protect. That's pretty much all this thing can do. I go for another Charge Beam just because I can get the special attack raise again. And here, Vaporeon is sitting at the range where Psychic will kill. Because as you saw last time it did over half, so what makes it think that this time it won't. So I finally was able to kill this off. And that pretty much, after I killed Vaporeon, pretty much ensured me that I can win. Because his last Pokemon was Vileplume, and there's no Sun Up for him to outspeed. And yeah, pretty much I won the match. It was a 3-0, but in my mind it was actually a 2-0 because Jellicent was severely crippled. Like, status, and it was already paralyzed, so it couldn't really outspeed anything. It couldn't do much. Even recovering just to stall out wouldn't do anything. So yeah, good game to you, Chris. Really fun match. I was actually looking for matches, and you guys need to get online because I really need some battles. I'm actually running out of battles. So yeah, that's all I have to say for today, guys. That's the video. See you all tomorrow, and peace out.